Alright guys, by the end of this video, not only are you going to have multiple winning products to go out there and test, but you're also going to know the exact Facebook ad strategy that you're going to need to use in order to test these products efficiently and get to your first $1,000 day with Shopify dropshipping. What's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. My name's Arie, and today I want to show you exactly how you should be running Facebook ads in order to test potential winning products. I'm also going to show you multiple winning products that I've personally picked out for you in order for you to see some results, or at least so that you get the idea of what a winning product looks like. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a bonus winning product that I also found that I was very tempted to test, but I decided, you know what, I'll give it to the fam. We'll see what they can do with it. And I'm also going to be linking you to a video that I made that shows you exactly how you can scale potential winning products, so that after you test these products with the information you learn in this video, you'll know exactly how you can apply that information and take it to the next level for absolutely free. So pretty exciting stuff. I actually just got back from a little bit of a vacation that I took. I went to visit my brother in Philadelphia. It was kind of a much needed time off from everything, but I'm super happy to be back, super happy to be back on the grind again. But yeah guys, I don't want to waste any more time, so I'm gonna hop into my computer right now and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go. Alright guys, we're in my computer now. Super excited to be here as always. As you can see, I got a lot of tabs here pulled open, all of them which I'm gonna show you because this is gonna be kind of a lengthy video, but you have to make sure you pay attention because the value in here is 100% course worthy. A lot of people charge a lot of money for this kind of information, but you guys already know how we roll here. And I do have this video here pulled up. This is actually my video, and the reason why is because this is the video that I'm gonna link to you at the end. And the reason why I'm mentioning it right now is because this is kind of a follow-up to the strategy that I'm gonna show you now. The strategy in this video is a little more advanced, but it's still, the principles still apply to what I'm gonna show you now. So make sure you check that out as soon as this is over. It's an extremely valuable video, so I really strongly urge you to check that out and stay until the end so you get the link to that video. But anyways, we'll get right into this. So I have a bunch of winning products here to show you. Now, this is the first one. As you can see, it's an it's an inflatable bed that you can put in your car essentially. So this is a really cool product. I've actually been seeing it for a little bit, but I just found this video using the technique that I showed you guys in my last video on how you can find it, which is essentially just with a search bar, and it's a really solid video. As you can see, it's, you know, it's very self-explanatory. It's a really solid video though, and a lot of people are into this type of stuff, especially now during the holiday season. You know, a lot of people are gonna be wanting really unique gifts, and that's another thing guys. When it comes to winning products, you have to make sure that you're finding products that are unique and that you most likely cannot buy in stores, right? People are not gonna put in the work to try to find this product somewhere else. They know you sell it, they know you sell it at a good discount, and they're gonna buy it if they're into it, right? So this is the first product, and the second product here is this pill bottle. Now, I know you guys have probably seen this product in the past. I know I have. But like I said, I found it using the method again, and it's kind of blowing up right now. The video is only 3 weeks old, and it already has 1.1 million views, which is super solid. And as you can see, like, it's just asking a question right away. You know, introducing the pill bottle, whatever. This is kind of all the classic video making things that you have to keep into consideration in order to have a winning product. Like I always say, I do have a video on creating video ads as well, so make sure you check that out on your own time. But I would encourage you to kind of follow the structure of some of these winning ads. That's kind of gonna be the best way for you to have the same amount of success. I don't recommend you just straight up copy their video. You know, that's an easy way to get banned. A lot of people have gotten banned because of those reasons, and Facebook is a lot more strict nowadays, so you have to be careful. But, you know, take their video, find other clips of other videos of other people reviewing the product, maybe chop it up and use it as your own, okay? Anyways, I do have a third product that I want to give you, but I'll save that one until the end because I know not everybody watches until the end, but those of you that do watch until the end, at least you'll get a little bit of a reward for that, right? And you'll have a product that I personally think is really solid. And yeah, so we'll get right into it. So what I want to show you here is how you can test this. Now, I've made videos like this before, of course, but in this one, I kind of want to go very in depth as I did in my previous video. So I showed you this in my previous video. It's kind of a blueprint, right, that I follow for testing products. And it looks a little confusing here, but the basis of it is you'll start with 10 ad sets. You know, take a screenshot of this right now if you want. You know, you can pause it right here and right here. This is just kind of how I scale my campaigns as well. But like I said, in this video, I show you a little bit more of how you can scale your tests. But anyways, so right here is kind of a simplified version of what I have in that blueprint, right? So you're gonna start with 10 ad sets in your campaign. You could do more than 10 if you have the budget. Personally, we've done 20 plus, and in this video in particular, we actually started with 22 ad sets. 22 ad sets on a completely new store for the beginning, but you don't have to do that. And this is just kind of the most budget-friendly way to test, in my opinion. So 10 ad sets, you could get away with 5 maybe, but I would say 10 is a solid amount of ad sets to test. And in each ad set, what we're gonna do here is target worldwide. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I still think worldwide is the best way to target, but I do have I have my inner circle now, and this is kind of like, it's my paid program essentially, and a lot of those people have also been seeing some results with tier 1 targeting, but personally, I do think worldwide is still the best. So do worldwide, ages 18 through 65 plus, gender both, and the interest, we're gonna do prime interest here, okay? I'll show you exactly how we're gonna do this, but just use this as a basis, right? For creating your ads. So right here, what we're gonna do is we're in the ad creation, level of your Facebook Business Manager, and we're just gonna go to conversion campaign because conversion is what we want. We want conversions for this. So we're gonna type the name of the product. So we'll do WC for conversion, website conversion. And the reason why you want to do that is mainly because there's other ad objectives that you could target, so you don't want to get confused when you look at your ads, right? And we'll start with this car airbed. So we'll do airbed. I don't know what the break-even point is, but let me see. So let's just say $46. I would sell this. It's a little tough, but I would probably say to sell this for. Oh wow! Look at this. So for $10 only, you can get DHL shipping on this product. That's actually pretty amazing. So with that being said, unfortunately, we will have to sell this product for probably a little over $100. So I would say to price this at like $119.99. And I know that might sound like a lot, but think about it. You are getting DHL shipping, so you're getting very fast shipping, and it is kind of a high perceived value product. I mean, you're basically getting a bed, right? And let me just do a quick Google search of. So yeah, let's just try it out. Airbed, we'll say the break-even point is, okay, let's just target this airbed, right? And right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right here, website. Of course, we wanna do purchase. Now guys, this is an old ad account of mine, and the reason why it's gray is because it hasn't seen, as you can see, you can read it here, it has not received any purchase data in like a long time, right? In your case, if you've never had any purchase data, it'll probably be red. And in most cases, obviously, if you've had a few bits of purchase data, it'll be green, and all of them, they're fine. You can still do purchase conversion if you have a red. If you've never had purchases before, you could also try add to cart optimization if you wanted to, but like I said, I always recommend to do purchase, right? And then I would never do view content. Personally, I think that's just not a good idea at all. You're pretty much telling Facebook, get me window shoppers, right? You're not telling Facebook to get you people that are gonna buy. So definitely not. I wouldn't go for view content optimization. If you're gonna do something like that, go for like a traffic campaign. But anyways, that's besides the point. So right here, as you can see, we'll follow what I said here, right? So countries, we'll do worldwide, boom. And then we'll exclude a bunch of countries here. So typically what I've been excluding is India, Africa, China, Pakistan, Philippines, I do Bangladesh, Myanmar, and then I believe that is all. Yeah, you could also do like Indonesia if you just, that's just to be safe, I guess. So now we have a lot of really solid countries excluded, and we'll proceed down. So 18 through 65 plus, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because, well, you never know. This is kind of a product that doesn't really appeal to any specific, age group, so we'll leave it broad. Facebook does like broader audiences, guys. That's one very major tip that I want to give you right now. Facebook does work better with bigger audiences. Just make sure that it's still targeted, though. That's the only thing there. And for languages, we're gonna go with English, and you want to make sure these people speak English, right? Otherwise, it'd be kind of pointless to show them an ad that they're not going to understand. And now here comes the most important part, the detailed targeting. Now guys, right here I have, for the interest, you want to pick what I call prime interest, right? So the bigger the better, just make sure it's targeted. But prime interests are going to be the interests such as like cat lovers, dog lovers. But there's also these other like super broad interests that are like Netflix and Apple. That's not what we want to do for this particular product. I mean, I guess for this particular product maybe, but of course, I mean, let's be honest. Who's gonna buy a car airbed? Most likely people who take a lot of road trips, right? So that's exactly what we're gonna start with. Road trips. So road trip. So that's gonna be 19 million people. And here's the catch, guys. You always wanna narrow down your audiences by engaged shoppers. You know, I've tested both, and when you don't narrow down by engaged shoppers, you get like a ton of traffic, you get all these cheap clicks, and you feel like you're on top of the world, but you don't get any sales, so it's worthless. So make sure you're doing engaged shoppers. Now this is perfect, right? Or people who love road trips, it's a broad interest, but it's still targeted, right? It's not just anybody, it's people who typically like to road trip, so this will make sense, right? And that's it. And then engage shoppers so that we get the highest quality traffic possible out of Facebook. Now we'll go to edit placement. And as I said earlier, we're gonna do only Facebook feed and Instagram feed. Boom. And we'll get rid of all this stuff. And then, and that's it. And you know, here's the thing. A lot of people, you know, will only do mobile or desktop. I personally think you should just go with both at the beginning and then start micro testing other things. I kind of, in this, honestly guys, in this Facebook Ads Mastery series right here that I have on YouTube, I cover a lot of these like more advanced technical stuff that, you know, most beginners don't really know about. So make sure you check those out. I mean, extremely valuable stuff in those. But I think you should leave it broad for now. As I said, Facebook does work a little better this way at the beginning, in my opinion, just from what I've experienced and from what my students have experienced as well. And then what we're gonna do is just a daily budget of $5 on this specific ad set. You could do 10, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people do $10 or more, even $20, but I think you don't need to. I mean, if you really wanna test fast, then yeah, but for the average person, I don't care about testing that fast. I just wanna be thorough with it, and you know, I wanna be cost efficient, right? So we're gonna do $5 a day, that's all you need. You know, let's just set it for midnight just in case. It doesn't really matter when you start it, when it's worldwide, but here's the thing. I do think that you should start all of your ad sets at the same time, and this is why I do schedule them in advance, right? Otherwise, they'll all start like maybe 5 minutes later, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, who knows? And that can get a little confusing, so just make sure you're starting them all at the same time. And you wanna leave an end date for like, you know, way further in the future. You know, that doesn't matter. You can always turn your ads off early if you want to. Now here's the last thing that I covered in this thing is the conversion window, right? So for the conversion window, we're gonna go with 7-day click or 1-day view. Now I've explained this in previous videos, but 7-day click or 1-day view is essentially the people that are most likely to buy right now. And even though that sounds amazing, it doesn't always work the best. So this is why you wanna leave it broad, right? You wanna leave it, you know, leave Facebook to that. Let them choose which one is gonna be the best. And that's pretty much it, guys. So that's one ad set here. All right, so I click continue. I picked a random ad from one of my existing pages. I'm not gonna share that one with you guys, unfortunately, but you know, that's one ad set, right? So I'm gonna make a couple more for this particular product so you get the idea of what I'm doing here, right? But you know, it's still loading, it's publishing. Okay, so it published, and I actually forgot to change the name. So make sure that you're naming your ad sets properly. So for this one, it's WW because that means worldwide. Worldwide, and then we'll do road trips / engaged shoppers, and then we'll do the audience size. I like to put the audience size here just so that I know without having to go into my ad set, you know? And then we'll do $5 a day for the budget. You know what, let's not do budget because I have budget in my columns here, so we don't even need to do that. And that's it. So we'll do publish. Let me just make sure I'm still recording. Cool. Now we'll duplicate this, and here's what you got to do now. So we'll duplicate it, and then we'll simply change the interest. That's all we're going to change. And you want to do this for 10 ad sets. So road trip, what other thing is similar to a road trip? Backpacking. So backpacking is super solid. The reason why is because people who are into backpacking are probably very similar to the people that are gonna be road tripping. So this is why we wanna target those people too. And we'll go 12 million for the thing, for the audience size right there. And that's it, there's our second ad set, right? And you wanna do this for 10 different ad sets. You wanna make sure they're all different. Okay, and that's super important. So that's it for this product, right? You know, you're gonna wanna do 10 different ad sets just like I showed you. Oh, and of course you wanna change the name. So change the name to, what was this one? Backpacking? Okay, backpacking, perfect. Okay, so now we got the backpacking. And now, like I said, just make sure you find 10 different ad sets, and it gets easier, guys. I mean, this isn't rocket science really. You don't have to think about it too hard. Camping, that's a really solid one too. That one's really broad. So let's see, 43 million people. That's actually pretty solid. We'll keep that. So now we'll go camping, 12 million, cool. 43 million, and there it is. So there's our third one. And like I said, you wanna do 10 exactly like this, but then here's the catch. For the last two, okay, for the last two, as I have in this blueprint, you wanna do an interest stack and then an interest flex. So what that means is an interest stack is pretty much when you put multiple different things into one box, right? So for example, right here, we'd get, we'll do outdoor life, outdoor enthusiast, outdoors, outdoor creation, fishing, adventure. So this is a huge ad set essentially, 110 million people. And this is gonna be our interest stack, right? So this is gonna be 110 million, and we'll call this one our interest stack, okay? So the reason why you wanna do this is because, I'm not gonna lie guys, I've had some ad sets that are just amazing, that have been exactly like this, that are just super broad, that I just decided, you know what, why not test that, right? Because, I mean, everything is about testing. So you have to make sure that you test different things, and this is a really solid thing to test. And then the last one that you wanna do is an interest flex. So it's kind of the opposite of this, right? It's gonna be a really targeted ad set. So we're gonna get rid of this. So what we're gonna do here instead is get rid of all this, and we'll do, let's just do camping, narrow down by, let's see, by outdoor recreation, narrow down by, okay, so that's too small. You know what, we'll get rid of this engaged shoppers. I feel like that'll help. Yep, 85 million. And then we'll narrow it down again by people who love road trips. Road trip, 10 million people, and then the last narrow down we'll do here is engaged shoppers. Okay, so when you put engaged shoppers, it kind of goes away, so we'll just leave it at this. Maybe we'll even narrow down one more time by a really solid interest here. We'll do outdoor channel. That's actually been a good interest. I actually used to have a store in the outdoors niche. Okay, that one's too small. So let's see. What was it? Oh yeah, let's just do the one that we did earlier. So backpacking. Okay, 5.6 million people. So this is actually a perfect interest stack. So it's actually a pretty good size. It's super targeted. Interest, or I mean a flex. It's an interest flex. Flex targeting is when you narrow something down to make it really, really specific. Okay, so 5.6 million, and boom. So now we have our 10 ad sets, right? And 2 of them are those specific weird tests that we wanna do in each product that we test. And like I said, you wanna test these things because you never really know. And that is kind of the basis of testing. So there's that, we have those ad sets done. So now what we gotta do is do the same thing, but for another product, right? So for the pill bottle, what can we target? Who is gonna be taking pills, right? So, you know, for this one, it's, you know, I'm not trying to get into a whole ethical debate, but let's just say, you know, people who have illnesses, you know, elderly people, maybe people who have mental health issues. Now, like I said, guys, this isn't, I'm not trying to make a controversial video here. I'm not, you know, I'm just showing you how I would target some of these things. So pill bottle, and then we'll go in here, we'll make some new ad sets. As you guys saw before, we're gonna do purchase here. and we're gonna do worldwide for the targeting, and we're gonna exclude India, China, Africa, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Philippines, Indonesia, Myanmar, and that's probably good enough. And then we'll do, you know, English all. And for this one, it's not really gender specific either, so we'll just leave it at both, and we'll say elderly, old age. And then, okay, so that's perfect. Engaged shoppers. So there's one, 12 million people, it's perfect. Okay, so $5 a day for that. And we'll change the conversion window to 7-day click or 1-day view, as I told you. And there we go. So there's our new ad set. We'll just change the name, WW, old age, ES, and then 12 million. So there's one. Okay, so I'm not gonna actually go through with this one. I'll just change the interest to show you a little bit, just because this video is getting a little long and I don't want you guys, you know, I want you guys to go out there and take action. I don't want you to just be watching videos all day. So make sure, guys, that you're taking action on this, please. Especially once I show you this, you know, winning product that I think has a lot of potential. Okay, so the next one, we're gonna do retirement. So people who are in retirement. So that's another good one. 9 million people, perfect. When we narrow down with engaged shoppers, that's very important. Now we're gonna start diving into another group of people now. So we'll do, okay, medication, medicine, therapy, physician, healthcare. Yeah, let's just do healthcare, even though that's not quite the same. 39 million people, that's perfect. And then you just basically want to use suggestions. And health and wellness, that's another solid one. Let's see how big that is. 23 million, perfect. So we want to keep going down this road. Okay, guys, so you want to do this, and like I said, make sure you check out this video as soon as this is over. I'll link it at the very end of this video, so you don't even have to go find it. But I do want to show you this special product that I found specifically for you, so that you can go out there and test something on your own if you got all the way till the end here. So here's the product. It's a mini vacuum cleaner. It's a USB vacuum cleaner, and the reason why I love it is, well, basically, I just think it's a super unique product. I've never seen anything like this. It's super cheap in price, which is, man, so important. It has e-packet, so it's for $4. You could easily sell this for $20, and it would sell like crazy. I would buy this, and look at the video has 1.3 million views. It's from about a month ago, so it's not even too old. It's actually very recent. I haven't seen this product too much. And let's be honest, not too many people watch videos all the way till the end. So if you did watch this all the way till the end, you can go out there and test this and probably see a lot of solid results with it. So make sure you do that, and then make sure you go watch this video as soon as you're done, guys. This other video is so incredible. And that's pretty much it for this one. I do want to say a special announcement. As you guys may know, I do have the Inner Circle closed, which is my course, my program. It's been closed for a little bit now, but I do have a wait list for when I do re-release it. Of course, it's free to sign up for the wait list, and you're not obligated to buy anything if you're on the wait list. It's just basically so that you can, you know, get updates and know exactly when I'm re-releasing the program, so that you can be one of the first ones to do it, because I'm actually gonna do some limited spots on this one, so that, you know, I don't run into any saturation issues. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the fam if you haven't. You know, I drop videos like this all the time, and I have a ton of other videos exactly like this on my channel. So make sure you do that, guys. And with that being said, go and take action. That's the most important thing of all this. Go and take action. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't, because that's the best way to reach me and the best way to get updates on, you know, whatever I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now, a lot of really exciting stuff right now. So make sure you do that. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Like he's on my feet, keep my cipher complete like